Yes, let's talk about South by Southwest. Number one question I get asked is, how do you end up being an actor in something that's picked up and screened at South by Southwest? And everyone asks about the top, which I will also share the details of. This has become the infamous rhinestone top, apparently, and you will not believe where I got it from. It actually all started last summer when I auditioned and then did a callback meeting and got the role of Mary Barnes on a TV show for AMC channel and streaming on AMC Plus. I filmed for a number of days, actually out in Palmdale, all in LA.
Go and try your luck. Test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't.
And then did my time on set and didn't hear much for a while. We had heard that it was going to be airing in October, but then October came and went, and actors don't actually know a lot that's going on with projects. A lot of people are surprised by that. But usually until I see it on TV, sometimes I don't even know what's happening with it. Anyway, fast forward, we're notified by the producer that we have tickets to go to South by Southwest if we want to go to the world premiere screening of the project. I obviously packed my bags and I was like, I'm heading to Austin because I want to see this and celebrate with everybody. I was actually so excited because I had lived in Austin for a hot second, 10 months or something. Barely got my feet wet and then moved to LA. But I remember seeing South by Southwest and passes were so expensive and I had never ended up going. And I remember thinking to myself, one day I'm gonna have a project here and I'm gonna be an actor in one of the screening films. And sure enough, manifestation. It's night one of the festival, and I figure I'm gonna go to Congress and just see what's happening. And Roadhouse was premiering, the big film with Jake Gyllenhaal. The red carpet's out. Sure enough, Post Malone just passes by me, and I just say, "Oh, it's Post Malone." And he's like, come here, and waves me down. And I run over and take a picture with Post Malone. It was pretty crazy. Almost every night at the end of the festival for the day, there was a networking event for the film and TV people because South by Southwest is freaking huge. It's really just a huge innovation and technology conference, and the film festival, although it's such a great film festival, does seem like a small part because it's so overcrowded with people from all over the world there for the conference. So I was able to network with a lot of people there for the film festival, producers, other actors, people that had their first film in the film festival, which was so special to them. And everybody was just so excited to celebrate.
Lights, camera, action.
The movie that I had screening at South by Southwest was actually screening 6 or 7 times because it was considered a spotlight of its category. So I could only go for the world premiere, which I thought would be really fun. A lot of other producers and cast members were going. So I decided I had to go. I showed up to such an amazing theater. We had to go into a press room and have a lot of pictures taken. It was so fun with the whole gang that was there, anybody that showed up, which ended up being a lot of people. We were all back together from shooting way back in the summer. From there, we went into the theater and got to see it. And that was the first time I saw what I had acted in. You always get a little nervous because you don't know what it's going to end up like, although I was extremely proud of what I did. But it was just really, really rewarding to finally see your work on the big screen.
And he would never obviously admit to me, because we were being recorded at the prison the whole time, that he was in the desert. He obviously was not in the desert.
After that, we head across the street and we had a cast and crew, little party get together, had some drinks, some food, just really hung out and got to celebrate what a great film it was. And there was merchandise. I obviously got my Dickweed t-shirt We got a mug, we got stickers, we got all the things. It was really fun. After the premiere was over, I stayed and I wanted to just relax and enjoy what South by Southwest had to offer. I tried to get into some parties. I ended up going to a Yahoo party and it was super extravagant. There were vending machines of gifts that were just like party favors that were free. Everything open bar, all free, food, hors d'oeuvres. It was really, really crazy. These big, huge tech companies put on the biggest parties. I tried to just hop around on Rainy Street one day and just try and get into whatever I could, because I had a ticket to my screening, but not a ticket to anything else. But I actually ended up getting into pretty much everything the festival had to offer. Little tip for you. Because what they don't tell you is that people really want you to be at the event. They can't have every event full with people with badges. And also, if you go 15 minutes before any sort of stand-up act or film screening, anything like that, there are tickets for like $25 at the door, but you might not get in because the badge holders get priority. But you don't have to spend an arm and leg, and you can still really enjoy South by Southwest and make it worth it. Pro tip. Such a funny story about this outfit, because of course I waited way too long to get an outfit. I was like planning everything else and packing, and I didn't really know what direction I wanted to go. Austin is so chill, but it's a film festival, it's a world premiere, so I'm like, do I dress up? I don't really know. I ended up getting this top, a pair of white jean shorts, and this is actually from Amazon, believe it or not. But then I had a blazer from my legal days. So it's like a really nice, expensive professional blazer, and then Amazon for the rest. I think Fashion Nova and Boots, but I don't remember. Hey, we're here for the world premiere of Dickweed at South by Southwest in Austin. Anyway, funny, I just threw together an outfit and got actually a lot of compliments, because sometimes I think my style is a little weird, but I like it. So I was like, I'm gonna own this, and that's what's happening. And honestly, I really loved it. People ask, what is there to do in Austin? Is there anything to do? And the answer is yes. Honestly, food is incredible. You can eat pretty much anywhere. It's basically on a lake. So Austin, the downtown, is on Lady Bird Lake. So it's very natureful. You can hike, you can see all the sights from the water. Everything is kind of surrounded with water. So there's water activities, food galore, you name it. There's different bars, restaurants, like any big city, and it's actually really, really fun. So there's no shortage of different things that you can get into there. So you're not gonna have a day where you're like, I don't know what to do. There's always something to do there. And sadly, it was time to go home, and I will say, if you have Chase Sapphire Reserve, the lounge in the Austin airport is incredible, and it's outside part of it. There's a huge, huge patio, and they give you tons of food and drinks, and it's really, really amazing. And so I had a little bit of a delay because it was so crazy in the airport, but it didn't really matter because I was outside at my awesome lounge. There's another tip for you. If you can make it to South by Southwest, you should definitely go. I think it was really advantageous just from a networking perspective, and also just to see all the films that are up and coming. There's so many celebs. It's a big deal and a place to be. And I think just something good to go to at least once, just so you know what everybody's talking about. The last question everybody asks is, how do we see Dickweed? Well, basically, because it was part of AMC's TV show Smugshot, you can watch Smugshot on AMC channel or AMC streaming or Sundance TV is how you see it. So there you go.